All right, joining us now, David McIntosh, the president of Club for Growth. Hi, David.
Hey, great to be with you, Blake.
Good to be with you. I think Chad Program hit the nail on the head. Me and him were talking about it on Cavuto Coast to Coast earlier today. This is what's going on. Republicans are now trying to blame Nancy Pelosi. The problem for Republicans is the president said that he would carry the mantle of a government shutdown. So what gives?
You know, I think the key here is that it's really the president versus the establishment, Republicans and Democrats. Trump is playing the long game. He knows the wall is key for his success as a presidency. We don't take a position on that at the Club for Growth, but politically he views that as key. And he knows that a shutdown really isn't affecting most Americans. It hurts people in the Washington, D.C. area, but not in most of America where Trump does well. So I think you're going to see a stalemate for a while. The Democrats don't want to give him credit for anything, and he's not going to let them scare him into going into a bad deal.
You know, the longer this goes, though, the greater the chances are that this could stumble into the market. Keep in mind there are some 800,000 federal employees who might not get a paycheck on January 11th, 800,000 people. Do you think that could be the marker as to when this really escalates, January 11th, Friday?
I think you'll see a lot more pressure there, but it's pressure on the Democrat constituencies. You know, most of the districts they won are suburban areas, and they sent them to Washington to restore business as usual. Well, if they keep the government shut down because they can't agree with the president, and I do think he can effectively point that out, then they're going to lose some of the momentum they had coming after this election. And so there's a lot of risk on their side. But I think you've picked a good inflection point. Again, Trump has always signaled, hey, I can walk away from a bad deal. So it may not even happen then.
David, if there is a deal that is eventually struck and something will eventually happen, of course, the question is just when. If you step back and hit the pause button for a second and look at the greater picture, is the bigger question in the greater picture, well, is this what we are going to see for the next 2 years?
I think we're going to see that type of stalemate. The other part of this bill is it's a terrible bill on the spending side. Nobody's paying attention to that because the wall funding is the big separating point. But both Republicans and Democrats spent way too much in all of their budget bills. That's likely to continue. But then we're going to see a breakdown on everything else, and it'll be partisan bickering.
And you mentioned, no, go on.
Oh, I was going to say, by the way, I think it's very dangerous for the Democrats to continue to do the investigations and even talking about impeachment, because once again, they were sent to restore regular order or business as usual in Washington. And if they immediately turn around and say, we're going to disrupt the whole thing and impeach the president, some of their core base, the real hard leftists, will be happy. But the middle voter that switched allegiances from Trump to the Democrats, they're not going to like that either.
And you know, David, as well as I do, the subpoenas are going to be coming, and soon.
Yep.
David McIntosh, Club for Growth, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Good to be with you.